That bare concrete courtyard floor is likely looking cold and uninviting right now. By layering interlocking deck tiles over the existing slab in just 2 hours, you can create a warm, wood-grain foundation for your outdoor living space. This simple physical click-and-lock process instantly elevates the textures underfoot, turning an overlooked rental slab into a professional-grade patio. You are not stuck with the builder-grade finish you inherited. You are just a few modular pieces away from a functional, multi-use oasis that feels like your own permanent backyard. Most renters treat these small outdoor footprints as storage zones or dead space because the cold masonry feels disconnected from the home interior. Vertical gardens and modular rugs offer a high-design transition zone that bridges the gap between your living room and the outdoors by extending your interior flooring pattern outward. By focusing on verticality, soft lighting, and modular furniture, you can reclaim this square footage without a single nail or drill bit. We will map out your temporary footprint to balance foot traffic with personal sanctuary space, ensuring a functional flow that transforms your first impression into a curated, multi-use escape. Define your space by sketching a clear boundary between the high-traffic path leading to your front door and the quiet corner reserved for your morning coffee. Use painter tape to outline a 6-foot by 6-foot square on the ground, visualizing where your feet naturally land when you walk through the entrance. This intentional mapping prevents your sanctuary from feeling cluttered or obstructive. Place a low-profile outdoor console or a slim bench along the edge of your walkway to act as a physical anchor for your living zone. This creates a subtle barrier that guides guests around your seating area rather than through it. By keeping the main thoroughfare clear, you maintain an open flow that feels architectural and purposeful. Position your primary lounge chair at a 45-degree angle to face the center of the courtyard, creating an inviting focal point that draws the eye inward. This layout creates a distinct separation between the entry path and your private retreat. Once the footprint is set, you can build upward to enhance the sense of enclosure. Option 1. Use tiered plant stands and modular trellis systems to add height and privacy while keeping all installations strictly non-permanent. Verticality is the secret to turning an exposed, flat courtyard into a private garden sanctuary. You have been staring at blank, sterile walls that offer no sense of enclosure or comfort. Break that monotony by introducing tiered plant stands crafted from powder-coated matte black steel. These structures allow you to stack your greenery at varying heights, drawing the eye upward and creating a lush, living wall effect. Pair these stands with modular trellis systems that tension fit between the floor and the ceiling of your covered porch. Because these systems rely on pressure rather than permanent hardware, you maintain your security deposit while gaining a sophisticated architectural element. Weave climbing jasmine or ivy through the grid to soften the hard lines of the structure. This layering technique provides an immediate sense of seclusion from neighbors while adding depth to your outdoor view. By staggering the heights of your foliage, you create a natural screen that filters the light and defines the edges of your space. The result is a verdant, multi-layered backdrop that feels intentional and established. With the vertical plane now fully curated, it is time to address the ground level. Layer weather-resistant rugs and cushions to soften hard concrete or brick surfaces, creating a cozy and inviting tactile experience. Now that your vertical boundaries are set, the hard concrete floor remains the final barrier between you and a truly comfortable experience. By introducing outdoor-rated jute rugs or weather-resistant wood slats, you dampen sound reflection and increase thermal retention, completely altering the acoustics and warmth of your courtyard. Start by selecting a large-scale, weather-resistant area rug crafted from recycled polypropylene fibers. These materials are engineered to withstand rain and sun while providing a soft, woven tactile surface that mimics an indoor living room. Roll the rug out to anchor your seating area, ensuring it extends far enough to sit beneath the front legs of your furniture. This creates a cohesive visual island that grounds your decor against the stark masonry. Next, introduce deep, plush floor cushions upholstered in solution dyed acrylic fabrics. These pieces offer a flexible seating solution that invites you to lounge comfortably during the day. Layering 2 or 3 cushions in varying sizes adds a sense of relaxed luxury, turning a cold slab into a tactile sanctuary. The combination of the woven rug and the soft cushions absorbs sound, effectively silencing the echo of the courtyard. This tactile upgrade transforms your entry into an inviting space that feels intentional. Option 1. Combine task, ambient, and accent lighting using solar or battery-operated fixtures to create a sophisticated, layered evening atmosphere. As the sun dips below the horizon, your courtyard needs a shift in energy to maintain its appeal. Harsh overhead lights wash out the textures you just curated, but you can achieve a sophisticated evening glow by stringing solar-powered amber bulbs along the perimeter fence line. Start by placing solar-powered lanterns along the perimeter of your rug to define the edges of your sanctuary with a soft, warm wash of light. These portable fixtures act as accent pieces that highlight the grain of your deck tiles and the texture of your greenery. Next, drape battery-operated fairy lights with oversized bulbs across your trellis system to provide a gentle, ambient overhead canopy. This mimics the feeling of a starlit garden while adding a layer of depth to the vertical space. Finally, position a rechargeable task lamp on your side table to create a focused pool of light for reading or dining. By mixing these three sources, you eliminate dark corners and create a layered environment that feels intimate and high-end. This combination of lighting temperatures softens the atmosphere and turns your rental courtyard into a glowing, multi-use retreat after dark. Now that your lighting is set, you can focus on the final layout. Option 2. Invest in lightweight, high-design furniture that can be easily rearranged to switch from a morning coffee nook to an evening dining spot. Your courtyard furniture should work as hard as your interior pieces, shifting effortlessly from a sunrise coffee station to a candlelit dining room. Heavy static furniture locks you into a rigid layout, but choosing aluminum or resin wicker pieces weighing under 20 pounds allows you to reconfigure your seating from a dining setup to a lounge area in under 3 minutes. Look for chairs crafted from powder-coated aluminum or woven resin wicker, which offer a sophisticated aesthetic without the physical burden of iron or solid wood. These materials remain light enough to pivot toward the morning sun for your first cup of coffee, yet sturdy enough to anchor a formal dinner setting when evening arrives. Choose a bistro table with a slim pedestal base that allows for easy movement and provides ample legroom for guests. By selecting pieces that prioritize a slender profile and weather-resistant finishes, you gain the ability to reconfigure your entire floor plan in under 60 seconds. Arrange your seating in a circular formation during the day to encourage conversation. Then pull your chairs toward the perimeter at night to open up the center for a dining experience. This fluid approach to furniture placement ensures your courtyard feels like a curated extension of your home rather than a static display. Option 1 will add final, non-permanent accessories like lanterns, mirrors, or small sculptures that tie the design story together and reflect your personality. The final layer of your courtyard transformation involves the curated details that bridge the gap between a staged outdoor set and a genuine home sanctuary. Leaving surfaces bare misses the chance to infuse your unique design story, which you can easily solve by hanging lightweight weather-treated wall art or moisture-resistant fabric tapestries on blank courtyard walls. Begin by selecting a sculptural, hand-thrown ceramic vessel to place on your console, filled with dried botanicals that add organic shape without the need for constant maintenance. Lean a large, weather-treated mirror against your most prominent wall to bounce natural light into the darker corners of the patio, effectively doubling the visual depth of your footprint. Introduce a collection of matte iron lanterns in varying sizes, clustering them in groups of 3 to create a rhythmic, grounded display near your seating. These non-permanent accessories act as the jewelry of your courtyard, pulling together the textures of your rug and the height of your plant stands. Incorporate a small, stone-effect garden stool to serve as an unexpected pedestal for a curated book or a single striking piece of art. By choosing objects that reflect your personal aesthetic, you transform a temporary rental slab into a space that feels deeply lived in and intentionally composed. The transformation is complete. Your courtyard has evolved from a cold, static slab into a layered, multi-use sanctuary that breathes with your home. By anchoring the space with modular wood tiles, defining zones with intentional boundaries, and drawing the eye upward with vertical greenery, you have reclaimed your footprint. The soft glow of warm lighting and the tactile comfort of curated textiles now invite you to linger long after the sun sets. This is the power of temporary design. It respects your rental boundaries while honoring your need for beauty. Transforming your rental courtyard into a personal retreat is about layering textures that reflect your style. Start your first project today to reclaim your outdoor square footage.